So I put in my 2 weeks. I think it was Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. This Thursday I put in my 2 weeks. I decided I was pissed off and unhappy and tired, and I figured that it would be better for me to just leave, you know. So I'm gonna be applying at morning jobs. I want to try and get a job where I can wrestle in the evening. Um, I don't want it too early though, because in another video I kind of talked about how if I have to get up really early, it's still going to be affecting my sleep because the class is pretty late into the evening. So I'm just going to take my time and try and figure it out. It wouldn't be too bad if it was 4 days a week, 4 days a week of work, and then I had like 3 of the weekdays off. That could work. I could get up early for those, because Saturday and Sunday, if I work those days, there's no wrestling, so I could just chill. So I'm gonna be a lot more communicative with what I need in my schedule with job interviews. And today's my last day. My boss just took me off the schedule, which I'm cool with, because then that means I can just focus. One, I get to sleep normally. I'm gonna start going to bed at a normal time. I could probably wrestle, sign up for that class, and just start the wrestling in the evening if I'm not working in the morning either, so that'll be cool. The competition went well. I just posted a video of me talking about, it was a few days ago, me talking about what my goals were. In the first match, I was pretty happy with how it went and my composure during the match. In the second and third match, I lost, and I definitely was a little bit bummed out because I knew that I could have beat this dude. I just made some mistakes tactically in the second match, and then the third match, I got tunnel vision and went into a position that I wasn't familiar with, and he submitted me from there. But either way, I'm kind of, even though it hurts to lose, and I don't like losing, I'm stoked that we got to have more matches, because originally we weren't going to have any more matches because there was supposed to be another dude. There was supposed to be 3, and we were each going to go up against each other. But one dude didn't show up. So the bracket was set to where me and the dude that competed 3 times were actually only supposed to go once. But the event organizer was cool about it, and he pulled out the guy that didn't show and then set it up to where me and the dude got to go another 2 times. And even though I lost, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to like look at what I did wrong in my matches from losing, you know. And one of it was just kind of inexperience competing. I think that was a big part of it, just in a general sense. Takedowns, my wrestling, and then inexperience competing were like the big kind of themes of stuff that I noticed. There's a bunch of small little technical stuff, but that was the big things that I know I can do better. I've kind of been thinking about like I want to go to Syndicate. I definitely want to learn wrestling. That's like for sure what I want. They have Muay Thai there, but part of me is like kind of looking into boxing too. I just like the head movement that I see with boxing. It's so hard. There's so much I want to learn, and it's like I feel like if I do boxing, I won't be learning kicks and elbows and, you know, knees and how to check all these different attacks. If I do boxing, but then I'll have head movement and really good hands. And if I do Muay Thai, I feel like I'll just kind of miss out on some head movement that I could learn. So I'm not really sure. Obviously, I just have to start one. I can't overthink it. I just have to start one and pick, and then it'll evolve. But I kind of I don't want the same thing to happen with what happened with jiu-jitsu, where I feel like I'm kind of hitting the reset button a little bit, because I feel like I just need to rewire my brain and how I approach grappling. Because in the competition, I reverted to what I feel comfortable with, right? Because it's all reactionary. So yeah, I definitely want to learn wrestling. The striking, I'm still kind of uncertain about if I want to do boxing or Muay Thai. But either way, it'll be good. I got up really early today. I'm going to go to an interview here pretty soon. I just kind of felt like talking about this stuff before I go. I'm drinking my coffee. I've been listening to this podcast called Kill Tony. It's where he has like these comedians. You put your name in a bucket, and anyone can come up on stage. Then they get a free minute, uninterrupted, where they can kind of like do their comedy. My alarm just went off, so it stopped the video. I'll just stitch it together. But just to wrap it up, I gotta leave now. The show's hilarious. It's just really funny. Comedians go up, people that are like trying to be comedians and learning, and it's really raw. It's like a raw experience. Everyone's super nervous. Not everyone. There's some really good comedians, but a lot of people go up and they're nervous and they bomb, and then Tony just roasts them. It's actually really funny, and it's been nice. I love stand-up and I love comedy, but I find it entertaining, but I don't really laugh hard often. And there's been some moments where I'm just laughing a lot, and so it feels good to laugh. I feel good about leaving my job. There's like the uncertainty financially, but I'm living with my dad. He's covering me, so I will be able to make a decision more aligned with what I actually want. I'm going to take my time again, and try and make the right decision and wait to find a job that's really going to fit my schedule so that I can balance my sleep and training. That's really important to me. I thought it was going to be easier, but it's not. It's really important that I get a job that is going to fit. So, yeah, I'll let you guys know how it goes.